Hello children. So in bio we are in chapter 17, forest our lifeline. Now yesterday I had explained that what is a forest, what is a canopy, and how the forest and the animals living in the forest depend on the climatic conditions of that place. Okay. Now today let us see that what is the importance of forest to us. Now see, this is a canopy, as I had discussed yesterday, that they form a umbrella like covering at the top of the forest, and whatever trees, the small plants which are below the trees, they are known as understory. Okay. Now see here. Now when we see a forest, then in the forest floor, means जो ज़मीन है, forest का जो ज़मीन है, जंगल का जो ज़मीन है, what we will see, large number of leaves will be fallen. Okay, then branches of trees will be fallen. There will be fruits, leaves, small twigs, herbs. Okay, and these all, what will happen after sometimes they will decay. मीन्स ये जो भी पत्ते गिरे हुए हैं, छोटा छोटा लकड़ी है, वो थोड़े दिन के बाद क्या हो जाएगा, वो सड़ जाएंगे. सो व्हाट इज़ द थिंग विच इज़ हेल्पिंग इट टू डिके? There are decomposers. There are small microorganisms which are present, okay, in the forest floor, which helps to convert dead plants and animals into humus, and they are known as decomposers. They are bacteria, they are fungi, okay, the microorganisms. And this fungus is very helpful because it increases the fertility of the soil. ये ह्यूमस जो बनता है, सॉरी आई सेड फंगी, ये ह्यूमस जो बनता है, ये बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि ये मिट्टी को उपजाऊ बनाता है. क्योंकि डेड प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल्स का जो भी न्यूट्रिएंट्स है, वो डिकम्पोजर्स क्या कर रहा है, वो वापस उसको मिट्टी में भेज दे रहा है. And the presence of humus, see here, the presence of humus ensures that the nutrients of dead plants and animals are released into the soil, and from there these nutrients are again absorbed by the roots of living plants. So this way the nutrients is not wasted, it is recycled. Okay. Now forests are important also because they are known as the green lungs. And why the forests are known as green lungs? Because we know that the trees are balancing the oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. We have seen earlier also that plants, they take in CO2 for making food by the process of photosynthesis, and in this process what they do, they give out oxygen, and this oxygen is used by animals for breathing, and during breathing the animals give out CO2, which is again used by plants. So this green plants are known as the green lungs of the forest. Okay, so forests are important for us also. Now if a question may arise that if we cut any tree, or if we cut few plants in a forest, will it affect the uh, forest in any way? Okay, yes, it will affect, because plants are what? They are autotrophs, they are able to make their own food, and all other organisms, whether they are herbivores, they are carnivores, they are ultimately dependent on plants for food. So if we cut the plant, what will happen? The source of food will decrease, ultimately the food chain, okay, because one organism on this earth is dependent on other for food. So if the number of one level decreases, there will be imbalance in the food chain. So if the forest is disturbed in any way, the food chain, the dependency of one organism on the other will be disturbed. Okay, so forests are important part also of our ecosystem. Next, what are the other importance of forest? Now trees, okay, they help in cloud formation. How we know? That trees, they uh, release the water into the atmosphere by the process of what? Transpiration. And this water goes into the atmosphere, helps in the formation of clouds, and thus bring rain. So trees are important for bringing rain also. And then the forest, it helps as a home for many plants and animals. Many people, different tribes of people, they live in forest and depend on forest for their livelihood, for food, for shelter, for water, for medicines. Okay. And then the dense bushes and tall grass provides food and shelter for many animals also. The bushes and tall grasses of the forest, they are shelter for many animals, generally carnivorous. Okay. So this is also the importance of forest. In forest we will find there are great variety of plants. So they give they provide food to a large number of people and habitats also for many animals, many herbivores. If forest is there, number of herbivores, the animals which are dependent on plants for their food, they will be more in that area. So variety of herbivorous animals will be found in that place. Okay. So this is the importance of forest. Next, now one important thing, when a rain falls in the forest area, what will happen? The rain will not directly fall on the ground of the forest. Why? Because the rain has to move through different layers of the trees. So क्या होगा, जब भी बारिश होगी फॉरेस्ट में, तो बारिश का जो पानी है वो डायरेक्टली ग्राउंड तक नहीं आएगा, वो धीरे धीरे लीव्स के थ्रू रिसता हुआ ग्राउंड में पहुंचेगा. So this will prevent what? This will prevent the flooding of that area. So the forest acts as a natural barrier against flood. Okay. So a place which is having large number of trees, it will stop that place from flood. Next, it also cools the atmosphere. The forest, okay, as the place which is having a forest will receive good rainfall, hence the air will remain cool and it will cool the area. But nowadays what is happening, that due to the construction of roads, due to the construction of building, industrial development, the increased demand of wood, there is a pressure on the forest, the land is being cleared. So day by day the number of forest is decreasing in our country, which is a threat for us. Then this forest also provides us with pure air, oxygen. So it protects the soil, it provides habitat to a large number of people, it helps in bringing good rainfall, it's a source of medicinal plants, timber, and many other useful products. So our duty is to preserve our forest. Okay. See here by illustration, a very nice thing is shown here, that this is if the forest disappears and cleaning the forest, industries develop, what will happen? There will be decrease. If the forests disappear, the amount of CO2 will increase, which will increase the earth's atmosphere, global warming will take place. In the absence of trees and plants, animals will not get food and shelter, so number of animals will decrease. In the absence of trees, the soil will not hold water, so there will be cause of flood, and deforestation will endanger our life and environment. So forest is necessity for our life, it is our lifeline.